God. Woo! Alrighty. If only there was an app to stop all of the other apps from fucking up. If only there was an app that would stop YouTube from being such a bunch of bitches. Oh, if only, if only, if only. They say there's an app for that, but there's not an app for everything. Shit, I almost forgot. Oh, how can I forget? Star of the show. Put you over here. There we go. Alrighty. And lights! Oh god, something almost fell and hurt me? Almost have killed me and hurt me. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? Sorry for the absolute last-minute stream switching shenanigans. I blame YouTube. We'll hopefully be able to stream again on YouTube next week. We'll see. Apparently, I don't know. Not even going to get into it right now. It's not even worth it. So what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. You can tune in. Oh, let me send a notification out that we are live. How am I late? How am I a minute and a half late? That doesn't make any sense. Unless I've been here for a minute and a half. I'm sure that's what that feels like. Alrighty, so what's up? Bunch of things. Let me send out notifications to all of the sexy people who have apps. They're not as sexy as you guys if they're not tuning in right now, but you know what? Here come the cops. Tune in by tapping live stream in our app. There we go. Send and send. Come on. Alright, so what is up, everybody? Welcome to another amazing edition of Friday Night Cranks. Yes. Let me go over some news and stuff. Let me get my shit together over here. There we go. Okay. Can actually make the brightness up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So what is up? Hopefully everybody's had a good week. My week was okay. Thank you for asking. I know you guys are asking in your head. So let me explain a couple things. One, we're gonna start with the the bad news, and then we're gonna continue to lots and lots of good news. Okay, so the bad news, the sad news, the not so glad news that I have this week is if you have not seen the Facebook posts and Twitter, Kristin is taking an indefinite leave of absence from Friday Night Cranks. It seems like some of you are confused on the definition of indefinite, which means undetermined, unlimited, unknown leave of absence from Friday Night Cranks. She will not be returning anytime soon. She has a lot of issues that she needs to deal with back in New York by herself. So everything is fine. She is fine. So I think if everybody just supports her during this decision, I don't think she'll be tweeting. So I mean, I think she's going to be uninstalling the Twitter app just so she's not getting a bunch of sadness, because she really needs to focus on herself. So I 100% support her decision, and I can only say that smiling because I want to be 100%. I don't think I could deliver sad. I'm not good at delivering sad news. 100% support her decision. So that is what's gonna happen. But don't worry, there are amazing announcements over the next few weeks. It is amazing. I am moving forward as Kristin would want, even though she's alive. And I really suck at delivering bad news. I'm sorry. Moving forward with everything that's been planned. So the next few weeks are going to get crazy. It's going to get really crazy. So again, if you're having a shitty streaming experience through Ustream, I fucking apologize. It is not my fault. I'll find a different, better, more awesome solution for next week. Don't you guys worry. So I am Jared. So a lot of you are asking, what is next to me? That is my drink of the night. Our new friends over at Peace Tea they're called, sent me some iced tea. The one I'll be drinking tonight is pink lemonade and tea. They sent a ridiculous amount up there. Let me adjust them so they look cuter. There we go. Really? Was that really just auto shit? No? Alright, cool. So yes, it is pink lemonade and iced tea. For those of you who have not been... It says shake well. I have yet to shake these. It says shake well, so... this explodes everywhere. Speaking of explosions, we will be getting to the confetti cannon at... do you shake it like this, or do you shake it like you're playing the fucking tambourine or a maraca? Like, is that good, or am I supposed to be like, is that a good shake? I have no idea. We'll find out in a few minutes when I decide to open it after everything calms down. So I made a quick little video. They didn't ask me to, but I just decided to make this video to show you the amazing amount of tea they sent me. So check this out. So my friends over at Peace Iced Tea heard that I drink iced tea all the time, and they Can you guys even hear that? A case of their new snowberry iced tea. Then I guess they got a little crazy and decided to send me 192 cans of all of their flavors. Like, that is ridiculous, but that is amazing. So I am excited to be drinking all of these on the show, off the show, wherever I go. This is a lot of tea, people. They are amazing. So I guess check out Peace Iced Tea. And yeah, tell that was obnoxious. If you want to tweet them and say that you saw, that is a ridiculous amount. It's 192 cans, like I said in the video. There's a lot of iced tea for one person to be drinking. But yeah, I actually like it. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I don't drink soda anymore, so my options are very limited in terms of drinks. Like, I don't even drink like Sprite or stuff. And it's been over a year since I gave up soda for Lent, and I've never turned back. So yeah, my options are lemonade and iced tea, or water and Gatorade and juice, which are all amazing options. But you know, and that's why I was so excited, like, not even lying, when I saw that they sent me some pink lemonade iced tea. I was like, yes. Let me just open this now and get it over with. So that's going to be the drink of the night every night, and I'll see. Maybe I can work on giving some away if they allow. So if you notice, Penguin and Lotso are not here, and that's because I have some more great news. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. I'm just waiting for somebody to send me stuff one time and me drink it live on the show, and me be like, wow, this tastes like shit, except this doesn't. All right, so for those of you who saw the amazing kiss scene between Penguin and Lotso last week on the show, more stuff happened after the show. Not going to get into it, but I introduced to you Baby Penguin. He'll be joining the show tonight. Baby Penguin, he'll be oh, he can't fit anywhere. Maybe you can put him up here. What the fuck was that? I can put him. Yeah, put him right there. Yeah, or I can put him in a box. Yeah, put him. He's going to replace Shake a Baby Elmo tonight. Yeah. Baby Penguin. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Baby Penguin can... Actually, yeah, we'll put him in the seat. Yeah. That way when we see him, it'll be fine. So, yeah. Just Baby Penguin. Good for him. He'll be joining. So let's get with the pranks. You guys sent in some awesome ideas. To be honest, a lot of them were shitty. Not gonna lie. Probably the shittiest request week we've had in a very, very, very long time. But I must say, the ones that were good are fucking phenomenal. So that makes up for the for the shittiness. So not saying any names, but yeah, let's get the screens up. Will there be a guest this week? People are asking. No, not this week, but there will be many, 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 many guests. I've and that was one of the things when we started Studio 3. When we started Studio 3, I was like, we need to have guests. Like, we need to have like parties, like we used to back in the basement days, except with actual people. that can be on the show and stuff. So there will be some amazing guests coming up in the next few weeks, and some crazy announcements. I've been hinting at some stuff. I hinted at something in my last Q&A, and everybody caught on. So, do with that what you will. And yeah, but I like when I make announcements. People are like, "I'm not surprised," or "I knew it." So I guess I'm bad at keeping secrets. So Penguin and Lotso, they're on their honeymoon, so they will not be on the show tonight. But deal with. Plus, I like having two chairs. It does, because having one makes it look really awkward. I could switch back and forth between chairs. So yeah. So just so you guys know, I posted not one but two ads on Craigslist this week. I'm gonna start with the more out there one. Just because the first ad, I don't know if any of you have heard, there's this video game that came out this week called Grand Theft Auto. And if you've never played it, if you've never heard of it, it's like an underground game. I think in the last 3 days it only did $1 billion in sales, which isn't that much for video games. Usually, video games do like tens of billions of dollars. So it's a very underground game. It's not that popular. I've seen maybe one or two people tweet about it over the last few weeks. So it's a game where you can pretty much you can like just kill people. You're like the bad guy. It's a fun game. It's the fifth version of it. And again, I think more people need to know about this game. So yeah, I did a request for those of you who have played the fifth game. If you haven't played the fifth game and you plan on it, thanks to me, I'm not going to spoil anything, but a lot of the game is focused around bank heists. And I did a call similar to this a few months ago, except this will be more focused on a Grand Theft Auto related prank. I posted an ad on Craigslist looking for a driver for an odd job, and that could really mean anything. I literally put looking for a driver for an odd job. I didn't specify what the job was, of course, but yeah, that's what's going to be. So if you can put 2 and 2 together, or 1 and 2 together, I will be hiring somebody for a bank robbery to recreate in the California area. So that's what we'll be doing. We're going to start off with that. Then we're going to get into the oh crap! I need to get the sound file for the other thing that I posted. Yeah, so let me. I'll do that in a minute. We'll start with this one. So I will be Mitch, looking for a driver. My parents are probably watching. I know my dad is. They're probably going to be cringing at at this. That's okay. All right, so let's try this. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun, and it was funny. I told people to include references and experience. I posted this morning. Like this morning, I got 50 replies this morning. So people are just very excited to just drive a random stranger for $20. No, actually, I didn't even say $20. I said the pay depends on your experience, which will be how much we can rob from the bank. So, God. If you want to tweet Studio3 at FNC, give me some Grand Theft Auto related references, or make up your own references and pretend they're Grand Theft Auto related. I've been playing the game nonstop all week, but I can't remember a lot of the stuff from the game on the spot. People don't think I'm being sarcastic. Oh my God. You guys are funny. I like how Penguin and Lotso still tweet, even though they're on their honeymoon. Okay. So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, tweet out FNC some GTA references. Just do that right now. Let's God. just some of these people. All right, so I'm gonna be full on Mitch like right away. A lot of times when I'm Mitch, I'm not full on Mitch right away. But let me come on.
Thanks for calling. The party you have dialed is unavailable. They'll be...
All right, she sounded very excited. All right, so let's do the next one. That was just the first guy. I took like 5 of these people down. Let's see if there's anybody who's younger. This person said, I've got professional experience and I'm very skilled in all capacities behind the wheel. What the fuck does that mean? What does all capacities... I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him what that means. Because I'm tempted. I'm just wondering, like, what's going to happen if we call somebody and we say that we're going to be robbing a bank and they're, like, totally down for it. So, like, what do we do? I'm sure one of these numbers is an undercover cop. So, I don't want it to be, but I can almost bet my money on it. So, but we're gonna tell these people that's a joke. So let's go.
Hello?
Hi, could I speak with Joseph, please?
This is Joseph.
Hi, Joseph. My name is Mitch. I posted the ad earlier this morning looking for a driver, and I saw that you replied. How you doing tonight?
Oh, not bad. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I was just wondering, you're actually the first person that answered. You're like the third person I called, and I guess everybody's busy, you know, even though they responded to the ad. So hopefully this isn't a bad time for me calling.
Oh, no, yeah, it's totally fine. It's just I can barely hear you. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. I'll speak up a little bit. Is this better? Could you hear me like this?
Yeah, it's a little staticky, but I can hear you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So, so like I said, I was looking for a driver. I said that I guess I screwed up in the ad a little bit. I think I made it seem like the job was tonight, but it's actually some point over this weekend. I'm not sure specifically when yet, but what interested me about your reply was you said that you're let me see that you're very skilled in all capacities behind the wheel, and I'm just wondering if you could elaborate on that, like what capacities.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely. Let's see. I've been driving around. I've been driving professionally, and of course, you know, going where I have to go in Los Angeles for I don't know how long. I've been doing it professionally for I'd say about 10 years now.
Okay.
So I know ins and outs of just about every city. I'm familiar with San Diego, Orange County, and I do a lot of wrench work too. So you know, what I meant by that was I'm skilled with anything that has to do with the car. I can do it. You know, if you need someone that can drive stick shift, someone that can drive auto, someone that can fix cars, that's me too.
Gotcha. So like if the car breaks down or something, and do you have are you skilled in driving a van?
I'm sorry?
Are you skilled in driving a van or just like cars and stuff? Like, are you comfortable?
Oh, no, car, truck, van, moving truck, no
Gotcha.
matter.
Okay, this will make everything 100 times easier. So now, I guess my question to you is, what is the, I guess, your scariest or craziest moment that you've had behind the wheel?
Scariest behind, let's see, there's actually been a couple. I used to work at a poker house, at an after-hours poker house, so we would start
Are you saying hooker
PM.
house? A hooker house?
I'm sorry?
Are you saying hooker house?
Yeah, right, yeah. We would have we had a couple clients that would come through this poker house, and that's where I got a lot of my nighttime driving done. Let's see.
So you would drive the hookers around and stuff, is what you're saying?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
So you're saying you would drive the hookers to and from the area?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. I think it's because it's on speaker or something.
Oh no, my phone's just a little messed up. You were saying that
oh, okay.
that you worked at a hooker house. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I worked at a poker house. For a few months. Let's see, like late last year, and that was actually worked out pretty all right. Why I guess I can choose that as the craziest is because I met people from all different kind of walks. Picked them up from places as far as San Diego just to bring them back to North Hollywood for a full night of poker. It was a lot of adventure, so it's hard just to chop it up just to one.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So now, I guess, are you good at keeping stories straight? Like, let's just say, in a hypothetical situation, if on this job we're driving around and somebody's like, oh, what's going on over here? Would you be able to keep the story straight if the story is that me and you were friends and we've been hanging out? Because I'm just wondering, like exes and friends and stuff. I just don't want too many people to know what I'm doing this weekend.
No, totally, yes. That was actually just being discreet was one of the things I was necessary while working at that poker house, because we would get some not so known celebrities, a couple celebrities that were known, and then sometimes politicians and stuff like that. So discretion was key, and that's something that I had to learn. I had to learn, if there's a guy that's sitting next to me that's 65 years old, I had to learn a little bit of backstory, just in case we were ever asked, how do you guys know each other?
Right. So you're good at kind of pulling up stuff on the spot. Okay, this is a very abstract question, but are you confident driving on like abandoned train tracks or even unabandoned train tracks? Would you say that your driving skill is good enough to drive on train tracks if need be? Let's just say hypothetically.
Yeah, so long as the vehicle's capable enough, I have no problem with that. I'm very confident.
Gotcha. That's great to hear. Actually, the last time I went to do a job like this, the person behind the wheel never went on train tracks before, and I guess they were scared, so I actually had to take over. And I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have too many other things going on. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the one to jump on the wheel. Like if it's your job to be, driving around, that's your job.
Yeah, no, that's what you're hiring me to do. That's what I'm gonna do for you.
Gotcha.
As long as there's road and someone I can drive on, then that's all I need.
All right. What's the highest speed that you're comfortable driving?
I'm sorry?
What's the highest speed that you're comfortable driving at?
That's highest speed. Let's see. I've probably somewhere around. I think the most I've ever done for a little bit of time was probably somewhere around holding the pedal down at 110.
110. That's
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, because like I said, we're going to be driving a van. So I'm not sure if the van goes up to 110, but I just want to make sure you're totally prepared to just pedal to the metal, pedal to the floor, I guess, and just go.
Like I said, as long as the vehicle's capable, I have no issue.
Gotcha. And you said you're familiar with all the areas and the beaches and stuff. Are you relatively familiar with the jewelry stores in all the areas of LA? Or is that something you're not?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you familiar with the jewelry stores in the area, like in the surrounding area, say Southern California type of area, San Andreas type of thing?
Yeah, no, definitely. I am familiar with greater SoCal Los Angeles or SoCal California.
Gotcha. Now let's just say.
I'm trying to answer your question to the best of my ability, but it's a little hard to hear you, is all.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll
cool.
speak a little. Is it cooler if I talk like this, maybe a little closer? Because sometimes with my voice.
Yeah, that helps.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
we made it this far, so we're okay.
Yeah. Because sometimes with the deepness of my voice, if I'm too close to the phone, people can't hear me. It gets all distorted. So now
where you are right now is perfect.
Okay, cool. Wonderful. I'm not going to move an inch. Now let's just say on a scale of 1 to 10, I doubt it's going to come to this, but let's just say you're driving and actually, let's not even give you a hypothetical situation. Have you ever, in real life, had to avoid cops?
Once, yeah. It's not one of my proudest stories, but yeah, there was this one time where I did have to kind of evade a little bit, yeah.
Gotcha. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your ability to evade cops?
That was a really good night. That one I'd like to say I was at least an 8.
Oh, wow.
I was a little nervous. I'm going to give myself a 7, but, somewhere between 7 and 8, not too bad.
All right. No, I respect your honesty. A lot of people would be like, oh, 10 all the way. Then in the moment, yeah. So, I don't. It's like I said. It's not my proudest moment, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Right. I got you. I feel you. So now, have you ever driven wearing any type of mask before? Just because let's just say this
with helmets on.
Helmets? Okay. Cool. So I have right here that you've driven at a max of 110 before. You're good at losing cops. You're comfortable driving on train tracks. All right, now I'm gonna get a little real with you. And if
driving on train tracks, having to outrun a cop, sure, no problem.
Right.
I do get a little bit more inquisitive once you start saying some stuff about the masks and driving at high speeds. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I mean, let's just say, I'll see what we can do about maybe not having a mask on you, because I just want I just want the your driving ability to be.
If this is a conversation that. Oh no, I was going to say if this is a conversation that we should have in person. Just let me know too.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's totally fine. Now let's just say, in a hypothetical sense, let's just say we have a 4-star wanted level. You think we'd be able to? Your driving abilities would be able to get us out of that situation?
I'm sorry. You said if we have a 4-star.
Like I'm just trying to find a comparison, like a 4-star wanted level. Let's just say something goes wrong and there's like lots of cops. You think you'd be good at getting away from everybody, or at least getting us to a situation where we could all bail and run and split up.
I think I have a little bit more experience than the average person does, so yeah, I'm pretty confident I can do that, no problem.
Wonderful. So now let me give you the lowdown. This weekend, me and 2 of my buddies, we were looking for a driver. I have me and myself, I'll be brains behind the operation. We have somebody who's going to be on lookout. We also have a gunman, and we're just missing a driver. So pretty much the plan is either Saturday night or early Sunday morning we're going to hit up just one jewelry store in the area. I'm still casing out a couple of places. Pretty much your goal would just to be to park maybe 200-300 feet away from the place, and we'll go in, do the job. Everybody jumps in the back of the van. I'll jump in the passenger seat, and you just take us to the lockup, and we'll just split everything 4 ways. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Okay, wonderful. Now,
sounds fair. What area were you thinking?
I mean, you know the area. If you have a particular jewelry store in mind, let me know. But I'm casing out. We're gonna stick to the big places, and we're not doing any of the Jared's jewelry or K Jewelers. We're not doing any of that shit. I'm looking at high end, like just in out 2 seconds, type of thing. I actually have my buddy. We're just gonna call him F. He's actually, we're actually taking a more modern take on what we're doing. Actually, kind of recreating robberies that have already happened and doing like a type of gas mask approach. But since you'll be in the car, you don't have to worry about that. But that's how easy it's going to be. Everybody's going to be asleep. We're going to be in and out, and that's it.
Okay. No, I mean, if you have a place that you've already been casing, then I would prefer that because you've already been doing the homework on that.
Yeah.
As opposed to some new place where I don't really know what's up. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. And you'd be, let's just say in the Los Angeles area, you're comfortable driving all the way out to like San Diego, if that's where the lockup is.
Yeah. So long as it makes dollars, and so long as the dollars make sense, I have no problem with all that.
Yeah, we're looking at about, maybe 40, 50,000 a piece from those. Now.
Okay. Well, that's hard to walk away from. So yeah.
And do you have any weapons on you?
I do not. No, sir, I do not.
Okay, so are you comfortable let's just say it comes down to it. Are you comfortable driving and shooting at the same time?
I've never done it, so I can't say I'm comfortable.
Okay. Now is that something you'd be up to doing?
It's a little bit outside of my resume, but it's definitely something we'll have to talk about.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Now, I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going to be pretty basic stuff. So, now let's just say, now I forgot what you said. Have you ever done anything like this before?
I've been involved in a few things, but nothing that's ever gotten out of hand or sloppy. So luckily, I've been able to keep my nose clean, and I only really go out when it really makes sense to.
Right. Yeah, and I've been trying to keep my nose clean too, but once that coat comes out, it's hard to keep everything going.
Yeah.
So now, all right, cool. So now let's just say if things do get hairy, and which again they probably should not and would not, unless something goes horrifically wrong. Are you prepared to, if I throw 1083 assault rifle at you, you're comfortable just locking and loading and doing whatever it takes to get out of the situation?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
I said, let's just say things get really hairy. Are you, and we're driving around, things get hairy, something goes wrong. Are you comfortable with, just doing anything and everything that needs to be done to get out of the situation, weapons, shooting, all that stuff. Not necessarily driving. Let's just say we're cornered somewhere. Or would you want to leave that up to me and the gunman?
Let's see. Well, we got to get paid, right? We've already gone out that far, and it's already gotten to such an extreme. So, I mean, might as well finish the job.
Right. Gotcha. That makes sense. And you seem pretty chill about everything.
You know, I try to be. I've got my own little personal story, so nowadays I just try to like stay cool and relax.
Right. Do you have any questions for me? Anything that is concerning? Any just any questions? I know I've been drilling you with questions. I guess now it's time for you to do the same.
Yeah. Actually, I do have one question with more of a request. I'm just pulling up in my driveway. Can I call you as soon as I get back inside my house?
Sure. Let me actually let me call you back because I don't. My phone gets a little weird with incoming calls. So let me. Should I give you a call back in like a minute?
You can call like 5-10 minutes, no more.
5-10 minutes, no more. Okay, I will do that.
Okay, perfect. Please do. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh my God. Apparently, guys, we are all in the wrong line of work. It's that easy to get a driver for a bank robbery. He's probably like so excited. Or this guy's an undercover cop. I'm gonna all right, the first clue actually went out, so I would say not to start tweeting yet because I need to load the cannon. So, so let me load up the cannon. Oh, it was so much fun. I didn't even want that call to end. Make sure this is not on. I hope somebody gets it this week. Actually, moving it back a little bit. Holy crap, that's terrifying. Alrighty, that should be good. Let's just move back a little bit more. There we go. Woo! Alright, so we are locked and loaded. So, here's what I suggest with the this cannon thing. Last week, everybody got a little, I mean, you guys got it, but everybody got a little too carried away. If you guys want to guess stuff, that's fine. That's 100% totally fine. But also during the pranks, help me out a little bit. I was refreshing my feed last week from these pranks, and there was like no help, and there was one point where I'm like, I'm fucked, I'm out of ideas. So, and then I hung up, and everybody's like, oh well, you should have said this, you should have said that, you should have said this, and I'm like, well, everybody was too busy guessing, but that's okay. I respect that 100%, but I'm just saying, when the time comes, help out. And that's partially me not wanting you guys to set off the cannon, but more partially. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. All right, so should I call him back like right now? And just I'll just call him back right now and just continue. Thank you guys for throwing some stuff at me. That was fun. Let's call him right back. I think this guy's an undercover cop.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
He denied me. I bet he's a cop, or he's just really freaked out. So let's do that. Let's do the next one. The next one. That cannon is awfully close to my face. So, but that's okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, I should call prep, not. Okay, I'm just too scared of the. All right, so let me get the. Let me get the next thing. The thing that I posted. The original idea that I posted on Craigslist. I just thought of the Grand Theft Auto thing today. Even though this guy's probably never going to answer. I don't think he's going to answer. I think I scared the shit out of him, and that's okay. Was that I needed help babysitting. Like I'm going to be babysitting, and I needed help. See, I was just thinking, somebody just tweeted, if it goes off during the prank, you should act like it's a gunshot. And I'm like, oh God, I thought I heard it. Because I'm trying to set up the next one. Eep. Shit. I'm like leaning forward. Not right near it, but closer than I should be from it. Or to it. Okay. All right. So pretty much I needed help at babysitting. A baby, obviously. So needed help babysitting a baby. So these people replied that they would give me babysitting advice. So obviously, I guess Brandon can be babysitting, getting advice from these people, and just hate babies. So I downloaded a 2-minute sample of a baby crying, which you guys know is I hate crying babies more than anything in the world. I like how a lot of people said getting hugs, and I'm like, I think you guys are just screwing with me. It's a 2-minute loop of a screaming baby. That's gonna be played throughout the prank, and I'm not gonna do anything correct. So it'll be Brandon babysitting, getting some advice. Some people put these like heartwarming stories. Some people even included some pictures of themselves with babies, like to show that they're very experienced with children. So I thought that was hilarious. So let's see if this person answers. They're not going to answer. I know at any moment that cannon's
You have reached the Sprint voicemail box of 7.
Nope. I guess let's try the other one. Let's see how this works.
Hello.
Hi, I'm really bad with names, but is this Shamona? Shamona?
Hello?
Hi. I was the person who posted the ad on Craigslist this week looking for somebody to help me with my babysitting, like babysitting advice, and you responded.
Oh, my name is Shimona. You looking for?
Shamona, there we go. Like I said, I'm really, really bad with names, so I apologize. But yeah, my name is Brendan,
okay.
and I'm here babysitting now, and I really can't get this baby to go to sleep. So I was just wondering if maybe you could walk me through some stuff and kind of help me, and then maybe at the end I could PayPal you $20 or something for helping me, just because, like I said, this is one of my first times babysitting, and I really don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. So, did you give the baby a bath?
Yes, I bathed in it. Yes, I did. I was a little iffy because it's my brother's kid. So I was a little iffy about bathing the kid, but I gave the kid a bath and I put the baby in the crib and then I left the room, and I think it's crying.
Okay, so you just left the baby in the crib crying?
Yeah, well, and then I called you because it's still crying and I don't really know what to do.
Okay. How old is the baby?
It's a few months, I guess. My brother still does that thing where he talks in months, or weeks. Where he's like, "Oh, the baby's something weeks," and then I get confused. So, it's under 2. I know that much. It's under 2. Yeah, let me go in the room.
You gave the baby a bath. Did he or she eat?
Yes. See, I don't know if you can hear the baby.
Okay. It's a girl or a boy?
It's the boy.
Okay, so maybe you pick him up and rock him just until does they have a rocking chair in the baby's room?
I am amazing at rocking babies. I actually made a song about rocking babies.
Okay.
Okay. So you want me to pick it up and you want me to rock it?
Yeah.
Should I rock my baby from side to side?
Yeah, side to side or back and forth.
Should I take it for a ride around the house?
I mean, you could walk around the house until he gets quiet, and then he'll probably go to sleep.
Right. So you're saying to rock the baby side from side and then maybe take it for a ride. My brother's name is Drew. Should I kind of rock it how Drew does?
I guess so.
Okay. So I can do it like Drew.
I'm really not sure on how he does it, but that's what I would think.
Drew has this rule.
Bottle?
It's kind of funny where Drew's like, if you can't rock my baby, then I can't date you. He says that all the time. He's single, so. But yeah, I can't rock the baby. So, you said something about a bottle.
Yeah. Did you give the baby a bottle?
Shut up, baby! Should I yell at it? Do you think that'll work?
No, don't yell at the baby.
Should I whisper at it? Shut up, baby! Stop! Stop it!
No.
Stop it, baby! You silly little baby. Silly little baby. Should I make noises at it, like cute noises? Should I be like, ham nom nom nom, oh, bah, 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 nom, 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 gar, 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 gar. Do you think that works?
No.
No. A bottle. Okay, I found its bottle. I think it's still breastfeeding, so I guess I use the bottle labeled breast milk. Now, do I have to feed the baby the bottle, or do you think the baby would know enough to feed itself?
No. If he can hold his bottle, maybe, but I think you maybe should feed him.
Right. Okay. So let me. Should I put the bottle against my chest, so it's kind of like a nipple, like he's used to? She hung up. Oh God. That was fun. She hung up. That was fun. Sorry if that baby loop was annoying. It was annoying the shit out of me. I can only imagine for you guys. I was trying to keep it as quiet as possible, but so she could still hear it. But oh God. I think if points were given out on the show, I would get multiple points for incorporating the not just a line, but the entire chorus of "Rock My Baby" into the prank, very subtly too. Just, as you could probably see on my face, I got so excited when she said you should rock the baby. I got very excited. I think that's the most excited I've been when when there was a screaming baby in the background. Oh god, I'm so funny. Oh, that cannon did not go off yet. I'm so sad. So freaking sad. I'll call that guy back. We'll see what happens. I'll call him back. The bank robber, soon to be bank robber. I think this is him. No, it's not him. Never mind. Never mind. That was not him. Where is he? That was the wrong number. All right, let's redial. Let's see if he answers. I don't think he's gonna answer though. I think he's bitching out. He's not answering. Is he on the phone?
Your call has been forwarded.
He's not answering. All right, so that was fun. That was I had my fun. So let's have some fun with you guys in a non-weird way. All right, so let's go through some of the requests you sent in. You can request a prank call by going to request.FridayNightPranks.com. Now I taste the lemonade. The whole time I'm drinking this, I'm like, this just tastes like tea. But now I taste it. So I think no matter what prank I'm doing, if that cannon goes off during a prank, I should pretend I'm shot. That I shot myself. No matter what the call's happening, if it just happens during a call, no matter what the situation is, I'll just pretend I shot myself. just because why not? So if you figure it out, don't tweet it until it's a prank, and then and I'll keep the pranks rolling so I can pretend I got shot. All right, let's why would somebody? Oh God! Why would somebody put a phone number like this? And Kristin just texted me that her Twitter was hacked again. She just texted me. Twitter is hacked again. Why does that keep happening? I see all of you getting doesn't make any sense though. Alrighty. It's weird. So yeah, she just told me to let everybody know. So, well, I see some of the lines that you guys are tweeting, and I'm thinking in my head, oh, I should have used that. But then I'm thinking, oh, wait, no. Because then you guys would have got it. Okay. Here is a lawyer in Canada. Oh, God. Call the lawyer and tell him you want to hire him to help you out with an issue with a neighbor. Say you want to... Oh, God. Oh god, this is gonna be really weird. Alright, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hello, you've reached David Hebert's voicemail. I'm currently away from my desk. If you need immediate assistance to...
You sounded more Irish than Canadian. That's my opinion. Maybe I just don't know too many Canadians. I know like two. Alright, so let's try this different one. This person sent a bunch of a bunch of them, so let's keep trying. I think they're 2 hours behind in this area. I think that's all I know. They're like 2 hours behind. But let's try it. Or not. There we go.
You've reached voicemail for John Calvert. I'll be away from the office until October 21st and won't have access to my voicemail. If you require assistance,
Well, what kind of lawyer are you then? What the hell are you doing? Unless you're defending... I don't really know who you'd be defending if you can't answer a freaking call. Or let me try this one. You give me a list of people. If this doesn't work, then we'll get a list of people. For next week. That's all we could do. But might as well try, guys. Might as well try. You won't know till you try. Also, that babysitting lady doesn't get any money because she hung up on me.
Hello, you've reached Susan Clapp at Wooden LLP. I'm in the office today, but I'm unable to take your call at this time. If your matter is urgent, please press 1 before the beep to speak to my assistant, Rebecca, or press 0 to reach reception. Otherwise, please leave. No, they're not going to be able to do anything. It's a good idea. I'll find a lawyers that are open, so for next week. But it was a good try. A for effort. They're 2 hours behind, so I could kind of see why they're not open, but that's okay. All right, let's start with William. Oh, God. So, William FNC sent in an idea. His first idea in a while, but oh my God. Okay, so pretty much this guy is a porn star wannabe rapper. How do people like this exist? He tries to combine rap with porn. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking of so many different ways this could be appropriate. Okay, he wants me to either A, pretend to be pissed that he gave my girlfriend a card, or speak on behalf of my girlfriend. Should it be Mitch, and should I be really creepy and saying my girlfriend's like 10 in the end? I want to be rapper porn star. How does that work? I'm just trying to imagine how he wakes up in the morning and feels good about himself. So, okay, so clue number 2 went out. I saw. You're going to be getting another clue in a few minutes. So,
Okay. All right, let me just call him. Let me just see where this goes, because I have no idea where to take this. So again, guys, this is where I would need your help. But I want to. Should I say I want to act in it? Should I say? I don't even know what I should say. Why is everybody quoting the pot roast? All right. Anyways, let's continue. All right, let's call this guy. Let me just wing it.
You reached your boy. Leave me a message, and I'll hit you back.
Sorry, that mailbox is full. Thank you for calling. Good.
He's my boy, apparently. Oh, and he's from New York. Wonderful. Long Island representing. Let's call him again.
You reached your boy.
Yeah.
Leave me a message.
His phone's off. He's probably shooting a porn rap video. You know how he is. He's my boy. Oh god. I'm just waiting for that explosion. I really should move it, but it's too late. It's too late. I'm waiting for the one night it's not screwed in tight enough and it just like the whole canister just flies out on fire. Like from Christmas Vacation, but one day. One of these days. Okay. So my boyfriend Joe is quitting his front desk hotel job after 5 years of working there. Wow, that's a long time. Like for real, that's like 2 years less than I've been doing Friday Night Cranks. That's a long friggin' time. Actually, I mean, yeah, wow. Jeez, almost 5 years. Good for him. He put in his 2 weeks notice the other day. He starts working at the original mattress factory around the 23rd of September as a mattress delivery guy. Good for him. He's moving on up, for real. The reason is he's been quite so hesitant to quit the front desk job is because he's afraid he won't make as much money or he won't like the new job and he'll be stuck finding another job because he already quit the hotel, obviously. So I guess that's my job, is to call and fuck his day up and then tell him that his girlfriend set him up. So, yeah. Okay, this is probably going to be a quick one. I could probably go to redo his application. So, I could definitely probably redo his application. So, okay. Just waiting for that freaking explosion. All right. So I guess I'll do that. I'll go ruin his day. And then this one for sure, for real. Gonna tell him it's a joke. Just because that's not cool for him to think that he's like out of a job. Out of 2 jobs now. But let's see. And if you guys want to tweet me, my nose, what the fuck? Interesting questions to ask him. So I could say I could redo his application and then tell him that it's not going through. So if you want to ask me or send in random questions, God, you guys are good with these lines. All of these lines I wanted to use. Jeez. I just saw silly me punch me in the crotch. Oh god. All right, next clue just went out. So let's call Joe. Not going. There we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak with Joe, please?
This is he.
Hi, how's it going? My name is Brendan. I'm actually a new worker over here at the Original Mattress Factory. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I was just calling to ask you a couple of questions. Our systems has had, a pretty crazy error over the last few days. Has anybody called you at all, maybe from, I guess, Tuesday afternoon to today, about anything, like about our problems and issues and our database crashing and all that stuff?
I don't think so. No, no one else is giving me a call here.
Okay. So pretty much what's been going on is our database for all of the applicants and applications crashed. So my boss actually gave me a list of phone numbers of people that have applied recently, and I've been trying to put everything back into the system, and your application isn't going through. So I was just calling to see maybe if we could talk for a few minutes and help me resolve this.
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing you. It's kind of echoey.
Echoey. Let me see. Our phone systems are getting all screwed up today, so I apologize. I apologize for that. Give me 2 seconds. Maybe this will work. Is this better?
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay, wonderful. So pretty much the application isn't going through. So I just want to know if you could just give me some basic information, nothing too crazy, just starting with your zip code.
Can you explain to me what do you mean by the application didn't go through?
Pretty much, my boss above me, and I guess the people that work for him, when they go to hire somebody, they put everything into the system, like their information, I guess if they spoke to your references and all that stuff, and they lost all of that.
Oh, okay.
So I guess with the hiring process, so they don't have really anything on anybody, including me. I've been here for about 2 weeks now. They didn't have anything on me, like with payroll and stuff. So I needed to resubmit all of my information. So they're just having me call pretty much everybody that they were either going to hire or they were thinking about hiring or that they hired in the last few weeks and just kind of get everything resubmitted and take care of that.
Okay. Yep. My zip code is 55128.
55128. Okay. And also, before I begin, did they offer you a job? Like, are you when you last spoke to somebody, were you getting a job with them?
Yeah. I'm starting on Monday. I applied to be a driver.
Gotcha.
And they
Okay.
hired me. So.
Yeah, pretty much what I was told was just to let everybody know that I guess if you were going to start Monday and everybody who has already started this week at least, everything's going to be pushed back another week. So I would say if you haven't already, like don't quit your job just yet, because if you were going to start Monday, you'll be starting the following Monday.
Oh, okay.
And that's if I get these applications to go through. If I can't get these applications to go through based on the information, then I don't think it's not gonna work. So I guess pretty much tell me where your last job was.
Emerald Inn.
Okay.
It's a hotel in Maplewood.
Gotcha. Okay, I've actually been there. Now, I guess could you just spell your last name for me so I could put it in the computer?
Yep. MAR.
Gotcha. Okay. So let me see. Put that in, and very quickly, your date of birth. 1990, you said?
90, yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'll put that in. And can you, do you remember the name of the last person that you spoke to at the company? I guess whoever hired you at this point.
Oh, whoever hired me?
Yeah, if you can remember.
Yeah, his name is Jason. I didn't catch his last name.
Jason. Okay. Yeah, that's actually my boss's, not assistant, but like a second man or whatever. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So let me put all that in. Okay. And submit. Okay, so it'll come back to me in the next 30 seconds if it was approved or not. And do you know if they did a reference check and background check and all that stuff yet?
Yeah, I did the driving record thing, the background check, drug testing, all that went through.
Okay, it went through as in
the last thing would be.
It went through as in passed, or like everything was submitted.
Pardon?
Oh, when you were saying that it went through, did they tell you that like everything was clear, or just that everything was submitted?
Everything was clear.
Everything was clear. Okay. Wonderful. And okay. Now it just came up on here saying that the application was denied. Sorry about that. That was actually a power failure that we just had. Are you still there? Did we lose the phone too?
Yep. I'm still here.
Okay, wonderful. Saying that the application was denied. Just trying to see what else, if we're missing anything. Because they were saying that we don't need your address or anything like that.
What was that?
I said that they were saying, like my boss has said, like not to put in like the address or anything like that. So I'm not sure why it's not going through. Let me see if I could get my boss on the phone. Let me see. Okay. Now I guess you said you started Monday, or that you were going to start Monday.
Yep.
Okay. 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 Huh. Well, I mean, it keeps saying that it's not going through. I have your start date in. And nobody else contacted you throughout this week either, is what you were saying.
No, I called them yesterday, or actually this morning, to just confirm, because basically they wanted me to start as soon as possible, but I had to put in my 2 weeks notice with my job at Emerald Inn, so the earliest I could start was the 23rd, and I just called this morning to tell them that, yeah, the earliest still that I can start is the 23rd, and just confirm that with them.
Okay. Let me see. Oh gosh. See, now I feel bad. I mean, this application isn't going through, and geez.
Is it? Are you basically trying to match up the previous information or something? Or?
No. Pretty much, they put in a list of people that since this database crashed, there's actually been a lot of problems that we had, like staff changes and all that stuff. So they put in like in their own database of people that they were keeping and letting go. Actually, my last day is today. Actually, so once I'm finished making these calls, I'm kind of done. They're not. They said they weren't firing me, but they're letting me go, and they're also doing that with some other people. And they also said to submit the application of these people, and if the application goes through, then that means that it's matched up, and that they're pretty much just the names have to match up and stuff. And that if that's the case, then they're still on payroll and all that stuff. And if it says that the application's denied, that they're pretty much not getting the job or having a job. See, I had to put in my own name for myself, and it didn't match up. So that's pretty depressing.
Okay.
So I mean, that's I hate to be that guy, but I guess that's what they're making me do before they fire me. So it seems like it's not going through, and I apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
Are you sad? Because I'm sad for you. Hello.
No, that's okay.
Oh, you're not sad about that. Okay, well that's good. That's good, because you seemed very nice, and I don't understand why they wouldn't keep you on or bring you on at least, since you weren't even on yet, technically.
Well, I think I'll just give them a call back this following morning here.
Yeah, and just
on.
kind of talk to somebody and see what the deal is.
Sure.
Yeah, and you sound
All right, well, thank you.
Hmm.
Well, what was it?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Oh, I was gonna say goodbye.
Okay.
That's everything.
I was just I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be weird, but since I'm not a worker anymore, you sound pretty cute.
Well, thank you.
Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Well, I'm kind of busy right now, actually, so that's everything.
Oh no, but I guess by the way I'm just asking. So like you have a girlfriend and stuff. That's cool. What's she like?
Uh-huh. All right, you have a good one.
Well, I have another question for you, Joe. Are you with your girlfriend now? Oh my God! I went to tell him it was a joke. He wouldn't admit he had a girlfriend though. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. Let's figure out who set off that cannon. That scared the shit out of me. But the raining confetti is always fun. That's my favorite part of life. Let's figure out who set it off before I even tell you who it was or what it was. Skip. Wow. The person who set it off was at FNC South Buddy. Let's figure see who that is. FNC South Buddy. Oh, I'm already following you. Lee South. He actually guessed it twice. Good for him. The answer was no, I don't like the Arctic. From the Tickle Me Pink prank call. So thank you, Lee South or FNC South Buddy. I'm going to retweet you. I'm going to retweet you. That has a title, but close enough. You guys did good. You guys did good. Good for you guys. That was I don't like the Arctic. If it's from the Tickle Me Pink prank call. That was great. I can read off what the other two pranks were the other two clues were going to be. So there's that. Clue number 4 was the call has a rare Freddy Cranks character in it. See, I was being not very helpful with the clues. Then the final clue was the line mentions a place on the map, which would be the Arctic. But yes, I was making it very hard for somebody to guess, and Lee South got it. So good for you, bro. Good for you. Who was close to it? I have no idea. Who was close? But I didn't see anybody quoting that call. I could be wrong, but I didn't see anybody quoting that, so it's all good. It's all freaking good. See, I want to call the guy back. The bank robber guy, but and somebody tweet me, somebody let me know, has the call been echoing like how it was last week? Because I know the kid said that there was echoes. I was gonna tell him that it was a joke and he fucking hung up on me. Oh well. Oh well. Has it been doing that? Has it been like echoing and stuff? There's baby penguin covered in confetti. It's okay, baby penguin. And if it's echoing like it was last week, please let me know because there's an easy fix to it. But I think I fixed it. But yeah. See, I was gonna tell him it was a joke, and that did not happen. Yeah, so I'm gonna call the bank robber guy back. Let's try and resolve this somehow. Let's see what happens.
Hello, this is Joseph.
Hi, Joseph. It was Mitch. We were speaking earlier, and you said to call back in about 5-10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, perfect. So, what were you guys thinking?
Yeah, I guess pretty much where we left off before you had to go was, if you had any questions for me, and then I figured that when I called back, you were going to ask me some questions.
Well, I mean, my only question just would be more along the lines of, like, how you guys are figuring, like, if everything's worked out and I just have to, like, do my job, which is drive, and I can just focus on driving, I'll be so happy. Like, I don't have to worry about any outside thing except, sticking to my plan. And as long as we got it like that, I think it
Right.
should all go successful.
Gotcha. So you're saying if even if shit's getting hot and heavy, you just want to drive. You just want to be 100% focused on driving from point A to point B. You don't care what's going on around you. You just want to drive, that's fine with me.
Right. No.
Wonderful.
And as long as we got like plan A, plan B already set, like
Yeah.
wherever I'm driving or something happens, we have to drive someplace else. So even if we have to switch and do something else, I just want, as long as I know maybe like an hour before, we're good. You know what I mean? Just to be good on like anything plan A, plan B. You know what I mean? We have to go one place and maybe that's compromised. We go someplace else. Just stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that's fine. I plan on being very we could plan for every scenario and everybody will be on the same page with everything.
Okay.
Now, have you ever? Now, I really doubt this is going to come to this, but have you ever? I mean, you said that you've done stuff kind of like this before, and again, I don't want to get into specifics with you, like on your past and stuff, because it's kind of irrelevant. I think you're more than qualified. Have you ever? Let's just say it comes down to it. Have you ever dealt with a hostage situation?
Well, yeah, no, that's my specialty. Especially like most people would run away from traffic. I'm the type of person to run into traffic and get lost in you know what I mean. To take it a little bit further, I pretty much take those opportunities to make sure that anything that's behind us will not be behind us. Whether it's like waiting all the way for a last second to make the turn at a red light, or at a yellow light. Whether it's like going into an intersection slowly and making sure everybody's out of the way, but whoever is behind us can't follow. Those are like my specialties. So we like cut into any kind of problem. I'm pretty sure we can get out of it, especially with the way I know the city.
Right, I got you. And because what I was thinking about doing was having maybe 3 or 4 different points, which we could either. I don't want to do a GPS, like a physical GPS, just because people could tap into that and see where the car's at and stuff. But
No. The best would be like
like a physical map.
The old maps.
Yeah.
Thomas Guide maps.
Yeah.
Like a blown up sheet on Thomas Guide would be like the perfect thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I planned on just doing one of those, like the Atlas maps. But okay, that makes sense. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah.
So that way, if one route's blocked, one way's not working, we at least look at the Thomas Guide and we got a couple different sheets blown up. Wherever we're at, we're good.
Right.
Even if we have to take a side street or a side route, we already know the opposite exit.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Because I planned on having 3, maybe 4 different places where we could park, and then also different places where not if stuff's crazy, but if stuff seems like it could get crazy after we're done. Because like I said, I mean, you said you know the area and stuff. I don't think something this big hasn't happened in a very, very long time. Especially in, the couple areas that I'm looking at, so they're not going to be used to this stuff happening.
Right. No, and then sometimes at the same time, it might be one parking spot might be good, but a parking spot that's maybe super close, right around the cut where, like, let's say somebody tries to, like, follow for a description, they couldn't get to us because we had to walk down a walkway, and the vantage point wouldn't be you can get a description of the car.
Gotcha. Now,
because that's the other thing too. If we're hidden well enough, or if the car's hidden well enough, they don't see what kind of vehicle you jump into. The no description on the car, it pretty much stays right there because nobody knows what the car looks like.
right.
As far as like any kind of response wouldn't know where to block off or what to look for.
Right. Yeah, that's a good little plan. Good little plan. Now,
in other words, it's a golden ship that you just got to protect. If it's protected when you leave and no eyes see it, then we're pretty much into the dust. Nobody sees anything.
Right. Now, do you have any experience? Because, like I said, the gunner that I'm bringing, he has some experience doing this, but I'm just wondering because sometimes this next part takes a little more than one person. Are you comfortable destroying the evidence of the van with somebody?
Oh yeah, definitely. I wouldn't think any other way would have to happen.
Right, and what's your approach? Because I was thinking sticky bombs, putting them on and then blowing it up.
That, or we can paint it and leave it somewhere where on the city street that's not going to have any like parking enforcement or street sweeping in the next week or so.
Right, and we'll we can go over different options when it gets close. Because I'm just worried about fingerprints and DNA and hair follicles and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know if you could hear that, but there's sirens in my area.
Oh yeah, no, but at the same time, I do have a friend that works at a barber shop, so if I need extra hair to leave behind, it's not a problem. We can throw a bunch of hair all over the place.
Okay. Oh, you're definitely a pro. It's actually a fantastic idea. Would you be able to bring maybe 2 or 3 gallon Ziploc bags full of hair?
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, because I figured
I
figured instead of blowing it up with sticky bombs, if we just line the van with bags and bags of hair, they're not going to be able to get a match on anything.
On anything, yeah.
Yeah.
The hair is flammable too.
So you're saying we could, between the bombs and the hair, that would actually make a bigger explosion?
Yeah, hair is very flammable, and it's one of those funny things. If you ever see a wig store go up in flames. Right.
Right, that makes sense. Now my question, because this is where I got the inspiration from. Have you been playing some of that GTA 5 recently?
Have I played GTA 5? No, I haven't gotten it. I'm too busy running around the city.
No.
But if I do get a chance, and when I do get a good price on it, maybe jump on it.
Yeah, because actually the thing that we're doing is we're essentially recreating one of the missions because that's how detailed that game is. So pretty much we're gonna go in with the masks and the gas and make everybody pass out, and that's what they did in the actual video game. That's like one of the first missions you do.
Well, yeah, no, and the people that did it the best were the Russians. Chechen and terrorists took over a small movie theater with a bunch of people, and the Russians pretty much were at a standoff for like 2 weeks, and so they were able to use special forces with volume gas, and that's how they were able to. A couple of people died because they used a lot of gas, which they kept under wraps, but they were able to take control of the movie theater and exterminate all the terrorists.
Gotcha. And don't take this the wrong way. I'm just asking because you're very informative. But are you an undercover cop or something?
No, and I was hoping you're not, and I hope the video game. This isn't a game because I was like, it sounds a little GTA 5. I hope it's not just a dream.
No, this is
this
is going down for real. It goes down in the game, but I'm just saying, for real. I don't.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
I mean, I was gonna say I don't play, but I do play the game. So like I do play, but at the same time I don't.
Okay.
I take this
'cause
more.
like I said,
Yeah, I pretend I take these things as serious as childbirth. You know what I mean? If one thing goes wrong, the baby's dead, and I treat everybody like my babies in the situation.
yeah, no, and there's no 80% or 90% success. It's either 100 or
Yeah,
all
100,
bad
100 are
first,
dead. Yeah. Now you mentioned the Russians and the standoff and stuff. You're cool with doing like a standoff if it comes down to that, right?
I think everybody should weigh their options, and as far as like, should something happen, everybody should be responsible for themselves to a certain extent. But yeah, at another extent, we should all be willing to write it out until everybody can get away, not just one person.
Gotcha. Now,
because if there is a standoff and one person leaves, they're still going to get him into custody.
yeah, no,
At least if we hold it off to find a distraction.
I hear that 100%, 100. Now, my question for you is: do you have a console?
Yeah.
All right. What are you an Xbox guy?
Most of my friends have Xbox, but I don't believe in paying money, so I have a PS3.
PS3. Okay. If you could bring a 360 this weekend, that would make everything so much easier. Because me and the other guys, we have 360s too, so this would make this whole thing a lot easier.
And why would we need that?
To do the mission, to pull all this off.
Why would we need it? So it's a joke then.
For the Grand Theft Auto game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll bring my console.
Yeah, so that way, I mean, we can't pull off the mission without having everybody have their own consoles, do a little LAN party, and get everybody in the world together. Otherwise, we can't. Otherwise, we can't pull it off.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
You understand that I'm talking. This is all in a video game world. We're not actually really robbing a place. We're trying to beat the Grand Theft Auto mission.
Right. I understand that. You're trying to do it online.
Right.
So this whole thing is for GTA Online.
Yeah. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay, because you seem pumped before, and then I guess there was a little bit of confusion. You don't seem as pumped anymore.
Oh no, we're good.
We're good. So you're cool, like with just all weekend, just hanging out with me and a few of the buddies, and just playing all weekend, just pulling up. Maybe if we all work together, we could beat the game. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Yeah. So all of the the driving on the train tracks and stuff. I meant in the game, and you said you haven't played before, so I guess your driving might be a little rough. But from your past experiences, it seems like you've played a lot of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I've played a lot.
Gotcha. All right, so let's. I don't know. I was thinking maybe probably tomorrow night after I get done babysitting. Okay, so what are you thinking? Maybe like 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll give you a call and tell you where to meet us.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. You don't have a copy of the game, but I guess it's the least I could do if you're gonna help join our crew is get a copy of the game for you. Are you all right, dude? You sound really bummed out.
No, not at all. I just got home and I parked.
Gotcha.
I think when you talked to me on the phone, I was driving.
Okay. See, when I talked to you, I was driving, but I was in the Grand Theft Auto world.
Yeah, no, not a problem.
All right, man. Well, I'm pumped. I mean, it's gonna be a really, really fun mission that we're gonna do. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If we do it right, we can make a lot of money in the world, and you could buy like in that game, you could buy haircuts, you could buy upgrades to the cars, you could do a lot of cool stuff with the money we're gonna make from it in the game.
Okay, works out. Sounds good. Give me a call tomorrow.
All right, will do, man. You're great. You're fantastic. I'm pumped to play with you. You sound like a true gamer.
You too, man. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye. I ruined his night. He sounded so sad. He sounded so sad. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Claps to me. Claps to me. Either he's like a crazy bank robber, or he's an undercover cop that just got so sad very quickly. That was awesome. And I feel like everybody watching, everybody was like, "What? That's so funny!" But God, I love fucking twists doing that shit. My feet are all sweaty. So gross. So gross. Because what I do is I bring the air down to like 68 in here, and then when the show starts, I turn the air off. That way the AC isn't always coming on. But then it gets really hot in here. I think now it's at like 75, so it increases throughout the show. I'm like fucking. I'm not sweating, but my legs are sweaty. Just turned off the cannon. Oh God. Alrighty. That was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not just saying this because they sent me a bunch, but this is 23 ounces. This seems like a freaking 32-ounce can, and I only drank half of this throughout the show. It seems like there's so much more. It's like a mind fuck that they're doing. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm posting that just because of how fun that was. He was down for it. He's first time we called him, he sounded like like he was nervous, like he was a little iffy about it. And when we called back, he was like in terrorist mode, which is pretty frightening. But it's Craigslist. What do you expect? Oh God. Can't make this shit up. I'm an asshole, but that's great. Some people are actually mad at me. They're like, Jared, you ruined his night, blah, blah, blah. He was so excited. Well, it was fake. So, of course, I'm not going to let him think that he's actually robbing a bank this weekend. But I have to fuck up his night. Good shit. Every fucking week, FNC says, I don't get how he was acting last time you called and how he had facts this time. I'm pretty sure he was an undercover cop. Has to be. I'm going to post that on YouTube, so if cops want to contact me and want that guy's number, then I will gladly give that to them. But, yeah. Somebody says there's no way he is an undercover agent. He has to be. He has to be. Fuck. Good shit, though. I mean, technically everything I said is shit you do in Grand Theft Auto. Like, for real. But it's amazing. Good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Of course, the one night we have a shitty stream, all crazy shit happens, but that's okay. It's all good. So this week was a fun week. Everybody was really excited this week because Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, which I got, I think on Saturday. I got it early, like a boss. And it's been fun. I think I beat 33% of the game or something, like a third of it. I don't want to give too much away, but I mean, I'm not giving anything away. But there is a torture scene. If anybody's played the game a lot, there's a torture scene which I thought was fun, but they're getting a lot of shit about, which makes me sad. They're like, oh, you have to torture people, and what if little kids think that's right? But in the game, there's like an undercover cop type of thing, or a bad cop or whatever, that you're working with to do the torturing, so it's kind of realistic. So, I mean, the shit you're doing in the game is pretty out there in terms of torturing people, but it's stuff that actually happens. And then in the mission kind of has a happy ending. So, considering I thought it was going to go totally a different direction, and there was a nice little twist, kind of, a little bit. I was like, okay, all right, good. And then iOS 7 came out on Tuesday or Wednesday. On Wednesday, which I've had for months, because if you're an app developer or you just pay to be an app developer, you get it early. So I've had it since the first beta. And at first I was like, oh, iOS 7's coming out, big fucking deal. And then right before it came out, I downgraded to 6.1.4 or whatever, and I was like, wow, this is shitty. So if anybody has iOS 7 and you hate it, my suggestion is to wait a month or two and then go find somebody that has iOS 6, and then you're going to hate your life on iOS 6. That's what happened to me. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, but that's what happened to me. At first, like, I was playing with iOS 7, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'll give it a month or two or whatever. I was getting used to it and whatever. And then I downgraded maybe about a month or two ago, and I was like, fuck this. Doesn't it's not worth it. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. Yeah. So that's what I think. So it was a fun week watching everybody. I had to watch everybody get iOS 7, and then freaking out that everybody got Grand Theft Auto, which was cool, but they didn't announce the or release the live portion of it where you could play Grand Theft Auto online with a shit ton of people. Why am I bleeding all over the place? Jesus. My right leg is bleeding, or is this just blood on my foot? My right leg's bleeding, and then my left foot is cut, I think, or it's just covered in blood from my other leg. I have no freaking clue. So yeah, but I enjoy iOS 7. It's just my opinion. But people like to complain. Everybody complains about shit. People were complaining about Grand Theft Auto. They're like, oh, this isn't as fun as all the other ones. But since we're on the topic of Grand Theft Auto, I'm one of the few people that I know. I mean, I know some people that I actually play for like the game. Like, I beat the missions. I do all the side shit. It's fun. And I don't really run around and just kill people. If you like to run around and kill people, you're not gonna have fun. I mean, me and my brother and I guess my step cousin played when it first came out, so we didn't have any guns or anything, and it was still a lot of fun just because of when you're playing it with 3 people, just going around in circles, passing it off every time somebody dies. It was still fun, and we were just screwing around. But yeah, it was still a lot of fun, so I don't see why people bitch, but whatever. I just like in the game, they clearly make fun of Call of Duty the entire time. They make fun of Google and Apple, which is amazing. So that was fun. Oh, and the 5S and 5C came out today. I wasn't all too excited about it because I love my 5. I could see how people, if they have an iPhone 4 or 4S, they're like, oh shit. But yeah, fingerprint scanner, I don't need. That looks cool as shit though, but I don't need it. Wasn't there a scene with Mark Zuckerberg and there was a booby trap phone? Yeah, pretty much. That's what it came down to. But I think the new iPhones are cool. I like them. I'm probably somebody's has two screens set up, one with Grand Theft Auto and one with Friday Night Cranks. I'm going to retweet you. So yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Am I on my period? Why am I on my period? No. The scanner's so cool. I have yet to try it in person, but because there are no Apple stores in Myrtle Beach. There's no fucking Apple stores near me, so yeah. I'm waiting, like, during awkward silence, I'm waiting for, like, my front door to get kicked in with, like, cops from the call earlier, which would be fun, but, so, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Alrighty. What would you recommend if you're coming from Windows Phone to an iPhone? It depends. It depends. Like, if you're gonna, I would say if you're coming from a Windows Phone, really any of them, the original iPhones, a step up from the Windows Phone. I've only tried 2 Windows Phones, and I didn't like them. It made me sad. There's an option to make an app for the. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Two seconds, guys. Just gonna try and get Kristin's password back. Or Twitter, at least. What? Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, fuck, I'm breaking stuff. I'm so concerned. No, because, I'm just helping Kristin get her Twitter back, which should take 2 seconds. Really? Or not. Shit. Or not. Yes, I am human. I hate when they do like the security things that you have to type in to prove you're human and like they're unreadable. Magic Genius said you wait online in the morning at 5 a.m. for the 5S. It's awesome. Oh, back to my original point. I think that's cool, but if you're coming from Windows Phone, I guess get either. My suggestion is go to the Apple Store and try them out if you have an Apple Store near you. I don't. I usually, when I travel, like if I travel anywhere outside of Myrtle Beach in New York or whatever, actually, let me call her. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, okie dokie, bye. All right, she's good. She's good. Don't you guys worry. All right, so it is 11 o'clock ish. I think we're good with pranks. I think we ended on that Grand Theft Auto one quite well. The porn star didn't answer, and the kid with his girlfriend didn't didn't like it. So let me see something now. Alrighty. So I'll let that roll for a little bit. Alrighty, so let's if Lee South, dude, if you want to DM me your number, let me call you right now for setting off this cannon. Please. Guess my neighbors are home. Why are they so loud? Or the cops are here to kick the door in. Either or. I'm down for whatever. Alright, let me... Totally down for cops kicking in my door. Can you add me on Xbox Live? My Xbox Live has actually expired, but I think my Xbox Live name is FN Cranks or whatever. Pretty sure that's what it is. FN Cranks. So you can all add me once I redo my Xbox Live. Not redo it, but yeah. I can't tell if people are going up the stairs or not because it sounds pretty loud than usual. Alright, so we're going to call Lee South, buddy, and get a hold of him. Give me 1 second, guys. Come on. What? Alright, so she's good with her Twitter. Good. Good shit. I'll just help her with it tomorrow. So Lee South, buddy, DM me your number, bro, and we will do it. I'll get shit done. Alrighty. I feel bad for Kristin. Alright, so until Lee South, buddy, DMs me. Actually, let me DM him. What's your number, bruh? Let me do a contest. Let's do a contest. Oh, you guys are awesome. Every fucking week, FNC said contest, AA, Ken, and go boom. I got you till 11:30. You guys make me laugh so much. There are times like you guys probably aren't even trying, but or like you're not even trying, but just the way you say things, not to me, but just like in general, it makes me laugh so much. You guys are great. And I don't like favoriting tweets. I rarely do. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't like favoring tweets, but if I could, I would favor everybody's tweets. All right, Lee South, buddy, you're gonna get a phone call for 1-2-3-4-5-6-7-8-9-0. Just because you can. So yeah, let's do this. 8-4-30. Okay. To me too. Say almost, not almost as number, but. Skahawiki chair.
Hello?
Is this Lee South?
Yeah, it is. What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Wait, can you call me back really quick? You're sounding really low.
Oh,
hold on. Can you call me back really quick?
Yeah, I'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Slides. See, the mics are going to take a little me getting used to, but I think this is a good volume for the mics because you guys can hear me good, right? So I don't know. I have to do some tests. Could just be cell phones acting weird. Come on, call. Could just be cell phones. 'Cause I am a superstar.
Hello?
Hey!
Yeah, alright, that's a lot better. I think it was my signal.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Are you on AT&T?
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah. God, I hate AT&T.
Yeah, me too. So tell everybody where you're calling from, how old you are, how long you've been watching, and all that fun stuff.
I am 14. I'm turning 15 like a month.
Sweet.
About a month. I've been watching like on and off for about 4 years.
Jeez.
And I'm from Pensacola, Florida.
Pensacola, Florida. Cool. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, man.
I think that's where Data Remember's from, if I remember correctly.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I think that's where Data Remember is from.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's a good town to be in, I guess. So now I guess tell everybody what your favorite Friday Night Cranks prank call is, since you've been watching for 4 years.
I have a little bit of a story behind this one.
Okay.
But I really like the Bobby prank call from like 3 years ago.
Okay.
That's always one of my favorites. But if it's really quick.
Oh yeah.
Okay, whenever it came out, it's like 3 years old. So I was probably like 10, probably 11, and I was watching Friday Night Cranks, and I was I must have been really stupid because I wasn't a smart kid. I was watching it out loud because I didn't own any headphones at the time, and I was watching it on like not really family, but like me and my brother's computer, and my parents walked in like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching Friday Night Cranks." They're like, "Oh, yeah, don't watch that anymore." I'm like, "Oh." So then like 2 years later, I found y'all again, and then, I've been watching ever since. That was about a year and a half ago now.
That's awesome. That is awesome. That's a great story. Believe it or not, you're not the first person to get in trouble watching Friday Night Cranks, so don't feel bad. But that is great that you found us again after a few years. Yeah, the 17 Bobbies one is one of my I would say favorites, in the sense where 10 minutes in, it's not even a prank anymore. It's just like it's an argument.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Now you set off the cannon, which is good. So I will mail you the signed cartridge that you set off. I'm still working out the legalities if it's true or not. But also to everybody who won, there's a letter. I'm writing everybody letters who won. So you'll get a cute little letter too. That way you're not just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with an empty canister? So yeah. Now, do you have any questions? I mean, you've been watching for 4 years. I saw on your Twitter that you correctly predicted the big announcement in like October.
Yeah. That was crazy. You were teasing that for like almost a year, didn't you?
Yeah, it's been going on for a while.
It must have been because I DM'd you that in like October 2012. That was like almost a year ago. And you said something, and I had a guess, and then I DM'd you, and then the night that was announced, I went back in my DMs, and I remember I DM'd, "Hey, I'm on the phone, Dad. I'm talking to people on the phone." Okay, never mind. I'm gonna continue. Yeah. What was I saying?
That you DM'd me.
My dad just walked in.
Yeah, you were saying that you DM'd me October something, and then when I made the announcement,
Yeah, and then pretty much that's just the story.
Wow, that's awesome.
Crazy. That was like 9 months before.
I should. I will. I'll tell you. Maybe you can start thinking and start DMing me. But there's another big announcement coming in a few weeks. Let me see. One. I would say probably in 2 weeks. Like 2 shows from now,
right.
there will be a big announcement, and so I guess you start to work on that. So,
I'll get on it.
Yeah, but yeah, so that is that. Now, do you have any questions that you'd want to ask ever?
Okay. I got one.
Okay.
If you could describe GTA 5 in one word, what would it be?
Ooh. I would say amazing. I would say it's amazing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Just because, I mean, the world's big, it's fun, and I don't play many video games. I get bored playing video games so easily. And plus, like, I have, a bunch of other shit going on that I don't find time. But I will, like, wake up early, then if I usually set my alarm to wake up at 10 a.m. to start working on stuff, I'll get up at like 7 or 8 just to play. Like, that's how much fun it is.
Yeah.
No. Do you have the game, or do you plan on getting the game, or what?
I don't. A lot of problems that because I'm kind of in that age where it's like I'm a teenager and I can kind of start doing like, you know, I don't know, like I can start doing stuff like I'm gonna be driving in about a month.
Sweet.
But I'll be able to do stuff which like this will be fun if you have money, but I'm still not old enough to get a job.
Right.
So I'm making like $10 a week mowing the lawn, and that's about my income.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Fun fact, I remember when Grand Theft Auto 3 was out, my parents were like forbidding me to play it. Then I used to babysit in Pennsylvania. Very, very long story.
Yeah.
But I used to babysit in Pennsylvania, and the guy who I was babysitting for had it, so I would wait till, you know, everybody was gone, then I'd play it. Then my mom found out, and she got mad. But so yeah, so I feel you in that age where you can't buy anything. It's a shitty age. I feel you.
Yeah, I had the same story with GTA 4. My brother bought it like the day it came. Like my brother, he's like 19 now, so he must have been about a little bit, I guess my age, a little bit older whenever it came out.
Right.
But whenever it did came out, he bought it. He brought it home. He played it for like a day, and I was in the same room. I wasn't really paying attention, and then my parents just heard, whatever goes on in GTA, and then they were like, "You can't do that anymore." So they took the game away from him. They sold it on Craigslist, and then they banned like that game from like my brother just because I was in the room, and I kind of always was.
Oh my god. That is so...
Yeah.
That's crazy. I understand their
10.
pain as parents. I understand now. So
Yeah.
so that's funny. So yeah, bro. So I will send you out the signed cartridge. I'll write you a cute little letter. It'll be fun, and hopefully, you know, in the next few months or whatever. I have a lot of family in Florida, and I've been saying this for years, but I always keep saying that I'm going to visit them. But when I do, I will let you know. I think there's Stephen Gregory. I think he's from the same town you are, and there's a few other people in Florida. I will make sure everybody knows, and we can do like a crazy random meetup, and then I can, if your parents allow it. So.
Okay. Yeah. I got a lot of things going on, but if it's the right day, I might be able to.
Right, I got you. All right, man. Well, it was great talking to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, my question to you is: did you was that just a random guess that set off the cannon, or did you like think you knew it? Or yeah.
Whenever I saw the clue, that was just like one of the first calls that had the cops. I just like went to your YouTube page, looked up like oldest, most recent videos, and I scrolled down like, okay, this one doesn't have cops, this one doesn't have cops, and then the first one I thought it was the Tickle Me Tinkle one that pulled up and it had cops in it. So then like as the show was going on, I was listening. One ear had like the prank call going on, or like the Tickle Me Tinkle one, and the other one had the live stream. So I was listening for it. I'm like, okay, what's the one quote from this? And I took a shot in the dark.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun, and that's probably hands down one of my favorite, all-time favorite lines. Just how quick the response was and how I wasn't even thinking, and it just
and that call is like it had like 45,000 views. It had like no views.
Right? Yeah, it's shit, and that
one's one of my favorites too.
Yeah, the whole fighting scene where it really sounds like me and Kristin are beating the crap out of each other, or I'm beating the crap out of Kristin. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite calls just for that. But yeah, good stuff. Well, man, you are awesome. Thank you very much for setting it off and participating. Hopefully you'll do it again. I'm excited for every week now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wait. Quick question. Really quick.
Sure. Yeah.
Really quick. So, like, do I DM you my address or just email it to you, or how do I do that? Just DM it to you?
Yeah. DM it to me. I'm
Okay.
Usually I get a lot of DMs, but pretty much I think I'll be good. I'll just copy it and whatever, and then send that shit out. So you'll be good. So yeah, just DM it to me and you'll be all good.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you, and yeah, you are awesome. You are awesome.
Thanks. You too.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
All right. See you.
What an awesome guy.